one. I'm Ryan with Stan, Nicole, and say hi to Jack, say hi to Ginger, say hi to Joe. DNCE is here.
Hey.
What's up, everybody?
Hey. How's it going?
Every time we see someone now, it's like, it's so good to see you in person.
It is. We were trying to remember last time we were here. I couldn't even tell you.
I don't know.
The last time we actually saw you guys was in Los Angeles.
That's right.
Yeah, we were in our LA office that all of you came in.
Whoa, that's trippy. And I guess I came here with the brothers.
Yeah.
Like that was our last interview before lockdown.
Maybe.
Lockdown. And actually, I have to thank you because it's the first time I've seen you in person since lockdown. You and your brothers did an event with us with Frontline Workers. That when everything was really dark, you guys came on and we did a special sort of thing online with you and your two brothers. And just they were so thankful for it and so amazing. And it was just, you guys did a really great thing.
It was amazing you put that together. So thank you for having us.
How was it for all of you? Because I was looking back, you get pictures that come up like on your social media. They're like, remember this? Like the memories pop up. And I had this video pop up from maybe the couple days into the lockdown. Like it was like a week into lockdown. And he's like, I'm losing my mind. And I'm like, oh, honey, little did you know you had 2 years of this coming up. How were you during the past few years? Were you like calm, cool, and collected? Did you guys stay in touch? What was it like?
It was different for everyone. I mean, I think we were all in LA, right?
Yeah.
We were all in LA. We didn't see each other. I mean, I went completely into my own little bubble, but I figured it was going to, like you said, it was going to be like a week or two and then cut to 2 years later. But I think after a year, like, oh, okay, I can't handle this anymore. But we also went back on tour. So once it was like slowly getting a little better, or it seemed like it was getting better, we went on to Jonas Brothers tour. So Jen came out as well. And so we were able to have like DNC on the road. And it was a bit of a celebration because people could be in the outside again and everyone was testing and it was a blast. But for a while there, yes, it was a lot of cooking at home. I think that's what we all said yesterday. We all got really, at least we thought we were good at cooking, but because no one else was trying our food.
No one else was cooking for you.
Right. Did you guys, were you making music during everything or was it?
Yeah, a little bit. We started making some music last year. I was doing some stuff over Zoom. I was shooting a movie that comes out later this year called Devotion in Savannah, Georgia. And during that process, I was feeling very inspired, and there was a lot of time on my hands because they don't tell you when you book these movies. You're going to be sitting in your trailer a lot. So they're like, well, I want to be in a big movie, and then you sit around all day. So getting on Zooms, whether it was just me and some of the songwriters or all of us together, and working with everyone from Ryan Tedder, Mike Elizondo, to just some up-and-coming producers that I really loved. And it was kind of weird because the Zoom life, as we're all familiar, it gets stale after a while and you feel like you're not able to engage as much. Or somebody's like looking at their phone half the time and you're like, I can see you.
Yeah. Or like you have someone walking behind you naked. That happened to me a few times.
That happens.
Yeah.
But we were able to come up with some stuff that we're really excited about, including the song that we're literally dropping, or I should say, just dropped. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. The first song you guys put out for this project, how'd you end up getting connected with Kygo?
Jack, take it away.
Jack. I think Kygo had a great song, and he was excited about it, and I think he kind of knew Joe and thought his voice would be great for the tune. Yeah. And I'm glad it all worked out. We've had a lot of fun run-ins with him since.
It really is. It's so good every time it comes on. I'm like, turn it up. Yeah, thank you. Turn it up. And now feeling the same way about Move.
Joe, if you could just tell me how to get the president in my TikTok.
Seriously.
I would really appreciate it. How did you do that?
I was sitting there, I'm like, the president in your TikTok? I forgot about it. That was kind of a trippy experience because we went to the White House to perform at they did a holiday show, which I hope I get to go next year. That was so fun. And they had like the White House marching band perform with us. It was just so trippy. And then there's a whole White House social media department, as you can imagine. Mm-hmm. And it was these young, like hip interns that were working there, and they were like, we have these ideas. Yeah. And I was like, great. And they were like, yeah, so then the president will walk in. I'm like, sorry, what?
Wait, excuse me, what? Come again?
So we went into one of the rooms, which was like the former library. And they're like, yeah, you can use whatever you want. And I was like, great. And I was about to grab a book off the wall. Like, oh, no, you can't actually touch anything. And I was like, got it. Okay, you mean like you can move a chair. Yeah. But yes, that was really special and one of our favorites.
Can you give us a bing bong?
Bing bong!
Are you ready to be jealous?
Yes, I am.
I met the guy. I saw the guy walking home, and all of a sudden I hear this voice. I hear Byron. And I'm like,
I thought you were talking about President Biden.
I heard the guy that made that TikTok famous.
Guy.
You're way cooler than me still. You know, you're right. You're not going to be that Charles.
No, I think you're cool.
I mean, I'm walking down the street. I'm with my friend. I was like, I know that voice.
You sounded like this.
Yeah. And there's all these kids around him, and he's like dancing, and they're having him do all this stuff, and he was loving it. It was so awesome. And I also am so obsessed with listen, I'm obsessed with all your TikToks. I do want to know how you did the TikTok that you just did, the three of you to Lizzo, to About Damn Time. Because when Ryan, Stan, and I attempt to do a TikTok together, do you know how long it takes us? Days to get the moves right.
You have a video, don't you, Jen?
Of how bad you did?
It's like slow.
It's like a time lapse.
It's a time lapse.
Of how long?
Working on it.
You might need to share that with us.
It took us a lot longer. And the funniest part was Jack was like the one who was like, you would think he was a proper dance instructor. He was like,
he's like 5, 6,
literally,
7, 8.
We were almost late.
Like, we
performed last night with Kygo in Miami for the F1 launch, and so we're backstage for hours, just kind of waiting around to go on. And we're like, let's shoot this TikTok. We love this song. And Jack's like, that wasn't good enough. I love like the most unlikely person. And up until the point where like I forgot to change for the show, and they're like, guys, we need you to walk, and we're like, no, we're doing a TikTok.
Oh,
so Ginger has this video on her phone of a time lapse. It's like 3 hours of us trying to learn this dance.
But you know,
and still not doing it great.
At the first, nobody was taking it seriously because we're not good dancer. Like, at least we try, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But
we
then
tried.
after a while, like we getting perfection.
Yeah.
So I'm like, gosh, we need to make it perfect.
You killed it, Ginger. You killed it.
Yeah, she was on it.
It was amazing. I had my daughter Parker was trying to teach me one the other day, and I was like, I can't do this one. It's too hard. She was like, do you want to be a TikToker or not? I was like, I don't really, actually. I've got a job. It's going just fine.
I'm good. I didn't sign up for this.
And also, I loved you doing the whole Bridgerton thing.
Oh, thanks.
Are you a fan of the show?
I sat next to Phoebe at the Met. And so I'm a fan, and she's so lovely, and so like I'm even more of a fan of the show. And then I met years ago somebody, the lead of the new season. Yeah, so,
and then Anthony Bridgerton is played by Jonathan Bailey.
Oh look, this is like a quiz. I like it.
Don't even talk.
We're doing
about
the fire round. Anyway, Simone came up to me and she was like, "Hey, we met years ago." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yes, I went over to your house because I guess my buddy used to date her friend." And I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Yeah, you answered the door and you were holding 2 cats. I just remember that. I used to have 2 cats." I was like, "Oh, okay. Wow, small world." But anyway, everyone in the cast is really lovely, and yes, I'm a fan.
So good.
What's your favorite gin drink?
Oh, I honestly like. There's a Tanqueray makes a Sevilla orange flavor that you should try, or I'll get you a bottle.
Oh,
I'll take that.
And it's really nice, made like similar to an Aperol Spritz. So you just have the Sevilla orange slice, and like club soda. And
it's a summery drink.
It's a summery drink.
Yeah.
We're right around the corner now.
Look at you.
The weather today is like actually summer weather.
So nice.
But it's so funny. Like people really are too excited.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw a guy in like the shortest shorts, and like he pretty much was running with his shirt off. I'm like, it's not that warm yet.
He's a season rusher. He's a season rusher. Yeah. You know, I do wonder, we were laughing off the air before you guys came in. You know, Jack, when you have an idea, because obviously you drum for the Brothers and for DNCE, when you have an idea, like let's say you're with the Jonas Brothers in this particular moment, and you're like, I have an idea for DNCE. Joe, are you like, no, we're in brother mode right now? Or is it okay for them to kind of like overlap?
Oh, yeah. I think the overlap is key. You can
I was just gonna say, like, it's all part of the. I feel like it's all part of the same universe. You know, like we're all happy for each other's success, and like if we're in DNCE mode for like an hour before the Jonas show, like that just makes everything more fun.
Yeah, we were just talking about it because we got these Jonas Brothers Vegas shows coming up in June, and we're also on stage as DNCE, which makes it really easy. I don't have to go. Well, I got to fly to Milwaukee to play a show tomorrow night. Like we could do a pop-up show that night. So we were kind of throwing around ideas that what we could do. And as we release these new songs, like every few weeks, we have more content to play live. Because I was thinking about, like, we haven't released a Jonas Brothers song in a while, but we've got about like 2 new DNC songs, and soon enough we'll have 3, 4 by the time the shows are out. So we're like, this is perfect. We're gonna have more content than the Brothers. That's awesome. They're opening for us now.
Yes.
That's awesome.
also just, I mean, I know you got to get out of here soon, but like, are you moving to London? You're not leaving for London, are you? Because Sophie's like,
I saw the article.
Okay.
It's news to me.
Okay.
Wifey. No, we eventually want to buy something out there. I mean, I love it. And especially, again, after like full circle from our first conversation, like the last 2 years, 3 years, it's just been challenging on everyone different ways. And Soph wasn't able to see her family and friends as much, especially with the border lockdowns.
Yeah.
And UK was like the last one to release it. So it's just like, and now they're like, you can come on in. Like, it doesn't matter. So it was like difficult for both of us. And so I just said, look, at some point we want to get something out in the country. And that's the wish list. If everything keeps going the way, I hope it goes.
Okay.
Perfect.
You should just make sure you know about these big life changes before the press does, right? That would be ideal.
I did know, but I like the way they wrote it. They were like, Joe has no idea. They're just adding me.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on all the success of
Thank
being
you.
a daddy again,
Yes.
on
Thank
DNC
you.
being back. We love you guys.
We will
love
see you in
guys.
Vegas.
We'll see you in Vegas.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
see you in Vegas.
And I'll get you that tequila. We'll get you all the alcohol you
Yeah,
need.
all the alcohol.
Done. It's the mashup on It's One.